Hey yo. We should be ready in 3, 2, 1, and the webcam is on. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Very nice. Hi Rosa, how's it going? How is it going? I just grabbed the wrong cable. It's a USB B something instead of a USB A. So yeah, okay, here we are. Well, not right cable is in. Very good. Absolutely fantastic. Hello! Hello! We're finally in. Just started and we already got something wrong. At least the audio should be good. Everything else should be good and the title is also good. Now, back to us. First, well, there's a couple things I want to explain before we go right into Farewell Golden. The first thing is I have a new wig, as you can see, and I'm wearing a mask. Why the mask? Well, two reasons. I have just shaved, but I do not have any makeup on me at the moment. I'm bare skinned, save from the eyeliner, as you can see. And I think this eyeliner is a little bit better because it was not doing an absolute mess on my face. But still, it's not my favorite. I mean, I need probably to do a lot of improvement. And the second reason is, what was the second reason? Yeah. I'm still a bit 50-50 from yesterday. Not only I have a slight sickness apparently because a person close to me was sick and then I got sick too. And there's a little bit of sickness going around in town as well. So I don't know, I'm just wearing a mask. I mean, I'm alone in this room, of course, but still. Well, the third reason is also that if I'm not able to wear any makeup when I'm trying new things for the outfit, I just use a mask because that eliminates the uncanny valley effect of having a predominantly masculine face wearing predominantly feminine outfits. That being said, on this channel, I absolutely do not judge if somebody does that. I personally don't care. I mean, yeah, have you seen me? Do I look like somebody who cares? If you're a guy who's wearing a skateboard watching this, do I look like somebody who cares? Because I absolutely do not. Actually, I might care. Because if you have a very, very cool piece and you're not sharing in chat, then you're a criminal. You should be sharing your treasure, people. Sharing is scaring, especially if it's sound, outfit choices. Mwah. Yeah. Hopefully the voice can be heard normally. Like, I know there's a little bit of barrier in front of my mouth, so it might sound a little bit muffled. If it sounds weird, let me know. So at least maybe I can make adjustments. But for tonight, I'm gonna keep it on. That's how it is. Also, damn, I'm really... Okay, this wig is clearly plasticky looking, but I'm really loving this, and I'm loving the fact that even without the makeup, but with just a little bit of eyeliner, it creates a pretty good impression. I'm really happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the fact that I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. That's my Halloween / carnival mask, by the way. The fact that I'm feeling a little bit under the weather is also the reason why I'm not gonna be playing Sekiro tonight. That, and I might have played Sekiro for 7 hours straight on stream last night. If you were around, you will probably remember. And maybe that was not a good idea because I've been suffering like hell. I slept terribly. I slept very few hours and I was a zombie today. So tonight I'm gonna try and keep it short and sweet, even though This should be a very important stream because farewell stream, farewell golden. So for who's into the stream, I'm just gonna give you a reminder that we have a farewell golden command that currently records our record. Our record at the moment is the second room of the checkpoint remembered. That's room number 24 approximately out of 94, which means we're 1/4 of the way in, which is amazing considering I had just started. We have other PBs, and that is farewell in 78 deaths. That's my best score when it comes to deaths. And when it comes to time, which I absolutely do not care about, but I'll put it just for because some people might want to be curious. I am almost 45 minutes. It took me almost 45 minutes from start to finish in farewell. So yeah. Now, our objective for the day would be to see, well, I have a checklist here, so I'm gonna erase the checklist here. Actually, I'm gonna, oh no, away. So, checklist, beat current PB RM2, get more consistent, keyskip, 3, get out of, where were my notes? I got some farewell notes here to help myself manage everything. This is not it. This is it. So I have a record of, I have a PB history, if you can see here. This is my current calculation here. My record here is Singularity 4, Singularity 9, and Remembered 2. So what I'm going to write here is get out to Singularity. Getting out essentially is when your top 3 or 5 PBs, whatever it is, are past a certain checkpoint. So getting out of Singularity means that my best 3 checkpoints or even 5 are all going to be past Singularity. So I'm not stuck in Singularity anymore. I may still die in Singularity because that is just so me, I guess. But, you know, I'm looking for a pen, which may be hard to find. Let me find a pen. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure this might count as pens, but I don't have time to double check, so we'll be good with that. Also, yeah. So these are our 3 main objectives for the night. Getting out of Singularity with the PBs, beating the current PB of RM2, that is Remembrance, and getting more consistent to keyskip. If we can do any of these, it's still pretty big victory for us, but I will not be angry if we don't. Also, I might probably add another objective. So let's add it. Beat current death PB. So DPB. 78. Time PB doesn't matter. So RPB is room PB and DPB is death PB. So we'll keep it like that. Okay. All that remains now is launching Celeste and getting that sweet, sweet pain. And like I said, this is gonna be a short and sweet kind of stream because yes. And so we start. Now we wait for it to load. This is gonna take a while. But we have a new internet. Yeah, we have new internet and it's super absolutely powerful, which is amazing. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing and I'm super happy about it. Because we had internet issues lately and we were paying an astronomical amount of money for an outdated line. But bear in mind it has served us for 4 years and we didn't need any change. So we got a good offer thanks to our loyalty status. And so yeah, we're absolutely getting it. We have 1 gigabit. And we'll be having a privileged price for 1 year, after which, well, we'll figure out what to do. Alright, let's see now what gives. We are getting Celeste. Here we go. Is it good? Yes! Oh god, it's updating. Well, we can't do anything if it's updating, we just have to wait. You could just probably tell me how is your day going, probably. You know. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I should probably reply about this. Yes, 10 followers to go, unless somebody's leaving. I mean, if they're leaving, good luck. But if you're not leaving, yay! You're part of the reason why we might actually make it to affiliate, and that would be super great if we did it. We will all share in this objective, because once we get to affiliate, we get more functionalities for the channel. We get channel points, and with those channel points we can do pretty much everything. And we also get the ability to upload videos, which means we don't just retain the VODs and the highlights and the clips, but we can also make custom videos to be uploaded. And we can also make a channel trailer. A channel trailer to showcase just how crazy it can get in here. Sure, we also have subscriptions and bits, but those cost money, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I don't really do this for money. I'm totally happy with pursuing other things on Twitch. Like, surely, being paid for this would be amazing, but I don't really care. I absolutely do not care if people do not subscribe to the channel. If you wanna use bits that just like loose change from what I can gather, but I might be wrong. In any case, do not spend money on this channel if you don't feel like that. There's a Ko-fi link if you really feel like making donations. But having said that, I don't know. Do you really want to? Because rather than having a channel that turns in a profit, I would rather have a channel that's populated with people, populated with ideas, where there's a bustling community and I can share my shenanigans with lots of folks, and lots of folks are sharing their shenanigans with me, like having something big. I already have a 9 to 5, so I'm supporting my own hobbies. I'm supporting myself. I can get spare cash out of this, fine and dandy. I am not getting spare cash from this, fine and dandy. There are other people trying to make a career out of streaming. You should probably check them out first. Then, if you really don't like it, and you still want to support the channel, then sure, go ahead. The donation link is there. And if we become affiliate, we'll unlock subscriptions and bits as well. Whatever floats your boat, people. I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to put this out loud. Like, hey, this is me, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm not looking for. You know. Alright, enough rambling. Enough rambling. We have a job to do. So let's do this. Let's get started with farewell. All the runs start from singular. This is the level that we have to contend with. So something I might try to do is try to go for low deaths or try directly for the golden. I might just go for the golden already and just get a refresher here. Shouldn't be taking too long anyway. I just said it! Okay, yeah. Sacrificial, that's that lid. Oof. Okay. Maybe this is too big. Here you go. The smaller window will probably help. Alright. Mind you, I haven't done this in quite a bit. Very good. This room used to be one of those that gave me a lot of grief. That took me quite a bit to get through. This is deceiving. There are so many things that can go wrong in here. Fortunately, that did not happen. This is also deceiving. Alright, not bad. Okay, so we have superfish here. Okay, superfish is a go. Hyperfish is a go. Damn it! Why did I do that? Oh no! God damn. Which room was that now? Fish hyper. God damn it, did I really die to fish hyper again? Fucking hell. Ah. Well, fish hyper was our second best. So we're back in singularity. What? Okay, sacrificial death. Now everything will be better. Worse than this, there's really nothing. I gotta be honest, perhaps this screen is too close. Ah, fuck. You see, this is exactly what I mean. Things like this happens, probably because I'm misdashing up right, when I just want to go right. The thing is, I don't always have control of this. I should really go back into hybrid control scheme. That would be a bit better, perhaps. Well, those are all things that I can check later when I'm not doing Firewall Golden. So yeah. Accidents happen and... Fuck! Yeah. Like I said, accidents happen. Perfecto. That was quite close. Okay. Very good. Oof. I almost missed that. No! Ah, god damn it. That was not great. That was not great. Okay. Yikes. Alright. So, singular for is a room I need to be more careful about. But not so careful that I become anxious about it. Just gotta pay more attention to it. Okay. I think I know what happened there. I accidentally forgot to grab the block or just released it. And so I died. I'm still fresh out of practice, so you know. Very good. There you go. Nice. Gotta cling to that block a little bit more. Okay. Very good. And now this one. You know what's the problem with this room? You see that block? If you slide down to the bouncer too early, the bouncer is gonna send you flying diagonally into the spikes, into the spikes there. You know, the ones pointing down. I used to die a lot there because I always slid down too early. You just have to grab and wait until you can use the bouncing pad to go to the other side here. That can be really dangerous. Right, fishes. I gotta be really honest, I don't really like the fishes. Oof. I get a bit anxious around them. Very good. Fish hyper is a go. Okay, now fish dream. Nice. Okay. Very good. Alright. So far so good. Fish juggle. Okay, this is a fish room that I actually like. No, I messed up! I saw it coming. Because there's two ways you can bounce on a fish. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use... I'm not gonna use it. There's two ways you can bounce on a fish. Essentially, when you are... when you just bounce on a fish, like this. You bounce off on a certain height. If you keep your jump button... Hello! If you keep your jump button pressed, when you land on a fish, you're gonna bounce higher. And when the fish explodes in front of you, there's also two things. If you do not have a directional button pressed, the propulsion will be at a certain speed, a certain force. If you keep the button pressed of the direction you want, let's say you want to be propelled right. You keep the right button pressed, when the fish explodes you're going to be launched at a much faster speed and distance. It can cost you life if you're not careful, but in some cases it's what you need to do to reach certain distances or get over certain dangers. So this is all extremely situational, and depending on the situation you may want to do either. Maybe for the sake of illustration I might point out the various cases here. But now let's get back into Farewell Golden. Fucking hell. I forgot to extend the hyper. Very nice. You cannot extend the hyper if you jump too quickly. Like you need to have made a certain distance when you're doing the hyper dash. Otherwise it will not extend. Very good. Oh shit! Yeah, never mind, this cannot be saved. That's such a pity. I forgot to dash up. You know what, I'm not even mad that I'm making all these mistakes, because the thing is, if I were to make all these mistakes towards the end of the level, then that would be frustrating. I'm doing them now, I'm just getting started, nice and slow. So it doesn't really matter. I'll be surprised if I were getting it really fast. Like, I was really surprised that I got into Remembered. I only messed up because I fucked up because I'm a scatterbrain, essentially. But that happens when you're No! Precisely, case in point. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up if you're not a scatterbrain. Whatever, I'm not even mad about that. At least I'm trying. At least I'm trying to put some work into it. Look at that. Now that was a pretty good bounce. Okay, very good. Did I tell you already that this room gives me a little bit of anxiety? Like, I'm never sure what to do. I'm always like, ugh. What if I mix it by a couple pixels and then everything is fucked? And this is one of the first rooms that I should be over it so quickly. No, that's not how it works. You don't get over shit quickly that easily. Especially if you're not really super... Really super... If you're not super used to it. Anxiety in a box. The game is made of anxiety. Well, a tiny little bit, yeah. There's a tiny... Also, I almost scuffed this room, but I managed to save it, so I'm happy. Did you notice those two jumps? The first fish, I kept the jump button pressed, and it bounced me higher. The second, I did not, and it did a smaller bounce. Perhaps I should have used the bigger bounce here just to be safe, but yeah. One-handed off camera, no problems. What? What is that? Ah, shit, yeah. Here I also needed to... Okay, maybe I should have dashed a little more forward, because I missed the propulsion here. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Superfish, which is the name of the room I just died to. I called it Superfish. I really hate Superfish because I just hate it. And I'm pretty sure Superfish also hates me. And I messed this one up because I forgot to bounce. To use the momentum to bounce me off. Doesn't matter. We'll try that again. We're making all these mistakes now so we don't have to do them later. And we're doing these mistakes so nobody else has to make them. It was a joke, but it didn't land. Ah, doesn't matter. Maybe there's a little bit of turbulence. Ooh. I mean, with all this screen shake that I have here, there's due to be some turbulence. I almost missed that one. Oh, yes. Nice. Very good. Yeah, that doesn't help in games, but it's a cool effect. I know, right? there's a lot of Celeste players that actually remove the screen shake. I can remove it, but I don't know. I don't feel like I should. Like it's not necessary really. I totally forgot to dash. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just glide into it, and then I forgot. Yeah. What the fuck? I feel so dumb. Oh, by the way, Huza, by the way, there's something cool I want to show you. I have, where the hell is it? Tools, stream element like docs, elements control. Ah, here it is. There's something really cool that I want to show you. I renewed my alerts here. So I'm going to make a few simulations. So let's say somebody is following. Now the writing is white on white, so obviously it cannot be seen properly. I should probably change that. But the sound effect is what I wanted to show you. That's the Rayman. You know that one, yeah, because it's Rayman. Yeah, one of the first games. Amazing. One of the first games I played. And this other one as well. This is for subscriptions. I should probably make a variation for followers because I don't count on having subscriptions, honestly. The name is totally random, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that is from Croc Legend of the Gobbos. Rayman is similar to Celeste in some way because it's a platformer, yeah. You know that one too? Nice! A man of fine tastes. So yeah, but yeah. Rayman is a platformer and it's not easy to play either. So yeah, I can definitely see how it can be similar. Right, that was the cool thing. Bob Ross is proud. I'm very happy that Bob Ross is proud. Thank you, buddy. And now we go back to the gaming. Right. I messed up. I should have kept a dash there, but I kind of panicked. And well, I didn't panic. I just messed up. Let's call it how it is. Let's see things as they are. Come on, we need to get out of singularity. Good. I mean, I'm pretty sure even if I were by myself, all alone, I wouldn't be able to do hyper focus here. It's just impossible. Very good. Very good. And now we get to the fishes. I just hate the fishes. I just hate them. Don't like them. And they don't like me either. Ooh! Ooh! Nice! Very good. Alright. Fish dream now. Okay, fish cage. Ooh. I think I could have died there. Okay, fish juggle. fuck it up. Yes. Okay. Now labyrinth. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Singularity done! We made it out of singularity. Let me pull up the checklist. And completed. Beat singularity at least once. Let's go! And then I'm gonna add here beat power source at least once. Happy, 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 happy. We got something done, chat. Let's go. I'm gonna make a screenshot. Okay. Now, this one we don't need to go super fast. We can take our time here. There we go. I always think this, like this room essentially wants you to do wave dash, wave dash, wave dash, and go here. But I'm just like, you can do it, but just by dashing normally. What's the point of wave dashing? You just jump, dash, and that's it. So essentially, more than wave dash, this should be like a fake dash or something. Did I call it fake dash? No, I call it psych. I don't know. Psych sounds like, oh, you need a wave dash to pass to this level. Psych. I don't know. I have a very vivid imagination sometimes. Okay. Now we get into power source. Power source is one of our historic enemies. And you'll probably see why. I could just collect all the keys and that would be it. That would make it much easier. But I don't know. Okay. Yike. Almost. Ooh. Let's go. Alright. Now comes the shitty part. The one that really makes me want to quit the power skip and just collect all the keys, because this is bullshit. Okay. No! I just slammed myself in front of that. Why? God damn it. Ah. Jesus Christ, the nerves. They've come back to haunt me. Ay, 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 ay. So, okay, this session best. Let me write it. Session best would be... well, the first one was... fish juggle, so it was SG13. And now we have power source 6 ps-keyskip. Right, these are our two session best, but we got one singularity. We got one singularity beat, so pretty good. Now let's see if we can clear power supply or power source, whatever it is. We've done it once, we can do it again. All right. Okay. Fuck! I missed the token. That's not great. No! I misdashed. God damn it, I misdashed. I should make it into sound alert maybe, this misdashing thing. Okay. Oof. What was I thinking? I don't need to rush that piece. Okay, it worked. Let's go. Yes. Very good. Nice. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more consistent here because I don't stick too close to the wall when I do the dash that needs to go to the fish. Like, I'm not dashing further back to the end of the room. I'm going forward, so I keep the speed. Zzz, boom. Because otherwise, if I lose speed at the end of the dash, then and then I won't be able to vault over the spinners. I think I'm onto something. I think my brain has just had a good idea. Which, considering the time and age where shitty ideas are rampant, should be cause for celebration. Let's go. I almost fucked that up. Fish dream. Very good. Now fish cage. Let's go. Did I ever die to fish cage? I hope I do not, because that would be really embarrassing. Well, I mean, it's a dangerous room, so not embarrassing, but still. Okay, fish juggle. Let's go. Very good. Okay. I almost flung myself into the electricity, but let's go. Another singularity done. And another power source entry. Let's go. Now, if we could hopefully beat power source more consistently, I would be super happy about it. But you know what they say. Good things take time. And so, God damn it! Fine, power source 1. Jelly time. You know what? Okay. Let's plug, little by little you can make it. Yes. Let's plug away from the golden for a minute and go from the start. And maybe figure out a few things to tackle all the rooms here. This game has more rooms than a hotel. Oh yeah, it does. The path that I'm going through has like 94 rooms, but the level has over 100 rooms in total. 94 is when you're skipping the ones that you don't need, you just go for the absolute minimum that you can take, including a few skips. K-skip allows you to skip at least 4 or 5 rooms at once, which is pretty great. Okay, so we're ignoring the golden for now. We're just gonna go through the level as an exploration, and we're gonna keep track of deaths. I should start making an Excel sheet with all the information here. But that since you have to sleep early, so we'll be out now. Good luck. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night then. And I'll see you next time. But it's great to see you again. Yeah, as I was saying, I could start making an Excel sheet with all the information that I have that I'm collecting. But then I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe, just maybe, that might be too much. I don't know. It's just for helping me with analyzing trends and figuring things out. There's also an Excel document somewhere on Drive where people have collected and curated a list of strategies for farewell. Yes, okay. I've kind of figured out something here for Fish Super. Instead of just jumping and then dashing, you jump, keep going right and then dash. So you cover more distance, so you have more speed. Yeah, sounds a bit more reliable. Hesitation is defeat, as Ishin would say. Very good. Almost got destroyed by the spinners. Also gotta be adaptable to variations here, because things might not always go as planned. But so far everything seems to be pretty reliable. Okay, almost skipped the jump here. Very good. Very nice. Ah! That was almost a perfect singularity session. So we died once to labyrinth. Okay. Okay. So we have one in labyrinth. That means we have, yeah, just one singularity. I'm not gonna count them too much. Doesn't matter. This is not why we're here. Okay, so that works. However, we want to go back here and examine the other road. If we are too low here, we can just go down here at this point. Just grab the jelly. We just carry the jelly with ourselves. And that's pretty much it. This essentially teaches you that you cannot have the jelly with you through the barrier. There you go. And now you're just following the bird here. Whee! And then you're running up here. So this is a safe route. This is a safe route. When I'm feeling hesitant, I can just go here, essentially. It's very difficult to die to those rooms. So that'll be it. Now we've done ps-keyskip quite a few times, So I'm gonna try and do it the intended way. Essentially, the intended way is you grab this, you go all the way here, and then you grab this. You keep going here. Then you bounce here. You get this jelly. You go through this gauntlet. And here we go. You got this. And this is the safe route. The one without the neutral jelly. Doing the neutral jelly by grabbing the jelly from the previous room allows you to do this. Without having the double refill. From here, essentially, it's just you going anywhere to get these rooms however you like them. So let's have a look at one of the key rooms. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. You don't even need the double dash here. And that's one key. Here's one. Ah, yes, I see. Okay, I saved myself. Let's reset. Okay, that's pretty straightforward as well. Nothing difficult so far. Keep in mind, you don't need a double dash, but you may want to have it for yourself. Might be useful in some cases. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, I seem to recall here what's going on. Okay, this is a similar room to what we've already seen in Remembered. So, this is pretty easy. Well, if you don't miss. This is essentially doing twice the same thing. Easy, very easy. Now, there is something you should know about the... Well, you probably know that already, but in case you don't, there's something you should know about the ps-keyskip room. Okay? So, we're gonna get there in a minute. The way this is intended to do, you use this to get over here, upright dash here, and then you just do this gauntlet essentially. You figure out a way to do it, then you grab the key and you'll be transported. So, how do we want to do it? There's many ways to do it. This is not one. Oh, wait. Those dashes do not regenerate. So that makes things more complicated. Okay. Okay, so how do we want to do it? We can do it like this, but I don't think that's ideal. It's too precise. Definitely not like this. This actually works. Let's try it again, just to consolidate it. Yeah, I think that works. And so we have another key. Now the last one should be pretty high up. Ah yeah, this is where we stole the jelly. Okay, so this is a bit more complicated. We have to juggle the jelly around here. You cannot lose them, otherwise you're gonna be left behind. It's a bit tricky, but it can be done. You can also reset eventually. You don't need to die. Yeah. Reset. That didn't work. No! Fuck! Okay, so that is to be careful for. I've seen much worse, honestly. You wait for them to come back. Fucking hell. Okay, this might be difficult. We may have to repeat it a few times. Almost lost the train there. There you go, you just dash. So that's how you do it. Seems pretty easy, right? And now you go up here. That's essentially how you tackle it. And now we are in Remembered. That is without the key skip. It takes a big deal more, but still. Easy. Maybe next time I will not die to Remembered too. Very good neutral. No, I'm gonna keep it. We can carry the jelly to the next room, but I would rather not. Fuck. Ah! I climb jumped. Ah, shit. Just a tiny frame later, that would have been perfect. Shit. No! Close enough. We may have to repeat this room a few times just to get it proper. Ah, shit. Okay, nice. Let's do it again. Too soon. You can do it with neutrals as well. I'm not sure if I want to do it with neutrals. Fucking hell. I know the timing is not there though. I missed dash this time. That was very good. If we can anticipate that last bit of the third block. Okay, now that was bad. Nope. See, I need to be faster there. Ah. Why did I do the upright? The right should have been enough. The climb jump there was risky because it was too close. I didn't grab. You see, it's much better when the third block is descending to line yourself up and then dash, rather than trying to intercept too soon and then missing it or waiting too long. Yeah, because now I was at the correct height. Hello, what's wrong with you, buddy? Ah. No! I did something wrong there. I'm not quite sure what, though. Again. Ah. I waited too long. I waited too much. Whoop. Very good. Let's try one more time. I need to be better at visualizing where I want to go or where I'm going. Okay. Overall, this stands some improvements, of course. You can vault that. That's how it's intended to do. Without the neutral jellies. The neutral jellies make that a little bit easier and safer. See, again, this room. It's a bit more complicated than the other one. But it works. Very good. Very good. Very good. No! Okay, this one is gonna be a bit of a doozy. I want to retry that again. Yeah, I need to be very, very quick. First jump on the fish, and then you dash. Okay. Okay, this one is kind of a second nature. This is the one I hate. I'm thinking about something. Okay, maybe not. I might be onto something. I might be onto something. Bear with me. Okay, that was not it. I kind of like this. Hello, Cole. Hello, Cole. How's it going? How is you, Zakira, going? I saw you were playing earlier. I actually had you on my second display here, and I was taking a look. How is it going? I presume you're finished now because you're here, and there's Minty Games now on the same tab. How's things? I'm trying to go for a Celeste Farewell Golden now. She has got defeated over and over as always. That is the life of a Sekiro player. You definitely will. You definitely will. Trust me. I thought I would never get through that very, very fast, and look where we got. You'll get there. But I gotta warn you. Well, I gotta warn you about this. New Game Plus kicks butt. There was a specific boss fight that I did on the second try, on my first time playing Sekiro. I did it again yesterday, and it took me almost 2 hours! I was devastated. I thought it was like, oh well, I've done this already, 2 tries, let's do it again. No, 2 hours later, my eyes were fucking red. I was like, oh. So yeah, I think I totally get you. But yes, you will beat the game someday. I believe it. Do you think you'll be streaming it again soon? Because 7 Spears mini boss. Oh god, yeah, no. That guy can fuck right off. That guy can fuck right off. I absolutely fucking hate him. I hated him so much. I did it on my first try now during the New Game Plus. But the first time that I encountered him, oh... he was madness! And there's another guy, not too far. I don't know if you met him. Again, you will eventually meet him at some point. That other guy too, oh my god, he's mental. Quirky work schedule. Okay. What do you mean by quirky? Does it change all the time? I mean, my work schedule is pretty regular, so that means I have pretty much all evenings free, unless I have other things, because I'm a funny man with many funny things. So half of my evenings are totally taken, and when I can, I stream. 28. Oh my god! How do you put up with that? Kudos to you, my buddy. Kudos to you. I wouldn't be able to... Well, maybe I would, but knowing myself, I would be driven crazy pretty fast if I were to work at a 24-hour store. Kudos to you, really. I've known people with very erratic schedules and like, you have all my respect. Sometimes more mornings, some more evenings, rarely overnight shifts. Okay. The Twitch grind is insane. Yeah, of course, it is insane. Truth be told, I'm not even grinding, to be fair. I did when I first streamed on Twitch. I had a previous channel. And then on this one, I'm just like, you know, I'm just gonna try and have as much fun as possible. Because if I try grinding this, I'm gonna be driven insane once again. Besides, I'm surrounding myself already with many things, so I don't have all the time in the world to focus just on Twitch, even if I wanted. How long have you been streaming, if I can ask? Just gonna make another run here, because I figured out a nice nifty strat for this room. Okay. 3-4 months. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. That was roughly as fast as it took me on my first channel, if not even faster. That was around 2020 when everybody and their dog was on Twitch, essentially, during pandemic. I'm going for affiliate again, except this time now I've been streaming for like 8 months. And truth be told, I'm not super consistent, I'm not super dedicated on Twitch. I like having pleasant, nice streams, but I'm gonna be sad, but I'm not gonna cry if this channel doesn't take off. My idea at the moment is get to affiliate, get that nice crunch, this nice crunchy affiliate perks, and that's it. And then from there, who cares? Because I want the extra things. You probably know that affiliate gets a few extra nice little things. You get subscriptions, bits, channel points, and if you don't have Twitch Prime, you can save your stream recordings for longer, I believe. So close. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm kinda close to be fair, it's mostly me documenting my shenanigans. So whenever somebody comes along and like, hey, there's somebody here. But yeah, that's nice, that's nice. I'm gonna look forward to the day where you make it to affiliate then. Neck and neck. Yeah, well, you're probably at a much faster pace, if I'm honest. But that's because you're putting a lot of effort into it. Meanwhile, you're just, hey, I'm playing games. Come along if you want. Otherwise, I just talk to myself. Also because I got things to do. So if somebody's there, that's nice. If nobody's there, that's alright. Yeah. I'm gonna look forward to the day you make it to affiliate then. Very, very nice. But yeah, I totally get that having an erratic schedule can make things complicated, because one of the things they say when growing quickly on Twitch is try to have a consistent schedule. But having a consistent schedule where life is chaotic is interesting, I suppose, right? Definitely. Yeah, I hope so. I got to affiliate before in the past, so I can definitely get there. The question is when. And I'm gonna be patient. I have a lot on my plate at the moment, even outside of Twitch. I have so much, and just like, it will come when it comes. I have other things that I want to achieve in my life as well, so I'll try to get everything at the same time. If it's slow, no biggie. I have my whole life ahead of me, so I'm good. Even about Farewell Golden, I wanted to get Farewell Golden as early as not 2021. Okay, no. Probably 2022 or 2023. No. 2022 was when I first tried to experiment with Farewell Golden. Or end of 2021. And then 2022 is when I stopped streaming with the other channel. That channel is gone now. And then I came back to Twitch on August 2023 for the release of Armored Core 6. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Ouch. Okay, let's try again. So yeah. I get it, I might not get Farewell Golden immediately, but it's something that I'm willing to wait for. To be honest, a lot of people don't get Farewell Golden until they got all the other strawberries in the game. They leave Farewell Golden for last. But I am a little bit crazy and I'm going for Farewell Golden right now. Just because I like challenging myself and because I loved Celeste so fucking much. And I'm gonna do other challenges as well eventually. I mentioned Armored Core 6 earlier. Armored Core 6 is the latest installment in one of my favorite sagas of all time. I absolutely devoured Armored Core games when I was a kid and when I was a teenager as well. I was literally this much obsessed with Armored Core. So all of the games, kind of a casual, but Armored Core, I was a fucking nerd. No joking. So Armored Core 6 got me super fucking hyped. I'm like, okay, it's time. The hyper focus on Armored Core is back. And yeah, I beat the game 100%, done pretty much all you can do in vanilla. And I missed Dash Tier, fucking hell. So I'm gonna do some challenge runs on Armored Core eventually at some point. Okay. I'm trying a new strategy for this room. A strategy that is pretty funny. Kinda risky. But it kind of works. Well, almost. Major backlog era, so hoping to finish Sekiro so I can play other games soon. Oh lord. You started with a very difficult game in your backlog. Oh my god. But I have faith. I have faith that you will absolutely make it there. Actually, let me have a look, actually. I kind of want to see now. No, following. Channels. I just want to have a look here now and see what you were up to. So I see here an Ashina Castle. And you've met the lovely Nightjar, I see. Yeah. Real charmers, aren't they? So you made it to Ashina Castle, that's pretty good. And yeah. You made it past the bull, amazing. Amazing, amazing. So I see here from your VOD that you made it to Ashina Castle. You absolutely made a nice steak out of the bull. You met Nightjar. So you're gonna meet some amazing folks along the way. One thing I might want to tell you, just a general advice: if you're feeling stuck somewhere, explore somewhere else. Have a look. The world of Sekiro is super big. Obviously, everything in that world is out there to kill you. But don't let me tell you where to go. Honestly, it's your own pace. You'll get there. That's for sure. Nice. I seem to recall last time they were telling me the bull was giving you a kind of a hard time. So absolutely massive GGs for getting rid of it. But yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you are going through the game pretty much at the same speed as it took me, maybe slightly tiny bit faster. So all in due course. Onto the castle. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. And alright. 18 hours deep. Pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, you're on good course then. You're on good course. Skinny! Hello! How are you doing? Another secure player. And may I present to you Skinny Legend 95 Secure Challenge Runner. This guy here knows his stuff. How are you doing? How's things? We're running a little bit of Celeste Farewell, and I've taken a break from the Golden to figure out a few rooms, trying a few strategies. Especially this room, which gives me a lot of trouble. But I figured out a strategy that if I can keep consistent, I might start employing from now on. Because usually you do this, and yeah, I should not have grabbed that block, but essentially just intercept the block with a spring-loaded platform. Grab the crystal. Yeah. It's a little bit difficult. It works, it just needs a little bit of cooperation. Maybe I can make it easier though. Okay, let's experiment. We're not in the golden phase now, so... Okay, so not quite. Yeah, skipping the fish is not a good idea. Ay. No bueno. They have decided to slay. Yes! Exactly! I'm trying the new wig, and I'm trying the fishnet skirt. Not skirt, shirt. God damn it! This is cosplay. Not quite. Not quite. I guess you've discovered now why the description says gamer, creative, shapeshifter. Yeah, this is something that I enjoy doing occasionally, and I figured out I can do this on stream as well. But I do it for cosplaying as well, and I'm eventually looking into bringing this into performing as well, because I'm studying singing and acting. So, at one point, I did a very quick outfit to replace one of the other actors during another play. Because it was a lady, I just conjured up whatever I had, forgot about the makeup and everything, and yeah. So, yeah, that was really fun. And I'm like, I could totally do a makeover, a little cross-dressing makeover for theater. My time will come. I tried applying for another play, but essentially they didn't take me because I had a few things that I needed to work on first. And then once those will be out of the way, I'm pretty sure they might be curious to see what I can do with transforming with another person. You sing as well. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Only for fun. That's still good. That's still good. I'm kind of an amateur myself. I'm studying at the moment. Because that's something I really wanted to try, despite not being super confident about my own voice. But hey, here we are. Maybe one day I'll be able to do it in front of a pretty good crowd, and I'll bring out the style. And speaking of style, I really like black, which is why I mostly wear black on stream when I dress up. I did a lovely beige jumper with a red lipstick. The jumper is something I normally wear anyway, and I was like, you know what? I could totally pull this off as Noelle again as well. So yeah, I'm really excited. I do a lot of things during my free time. Too many perhaps, which is why I cannot stay consistent. But hey, here we are. Okay. So this is what I try to do. I swear that works. It's just too close. Okay, that was a bit weird now. I don't know what happened there, honestly. Okay, there's something there. This is also valid. I don't really like it as a strat. But we can try and make it a bit more consistent. Nope. Okay, no. I'm trying to build my own strat, so probably I should continue with that. No, we were trying the other one. We were trying the new strat, so let's go for the new strat. Okay. Almost, almost. I misdashed! God damn it, this could have been good. This would have been a good run. Oh, okay, no, I messed up. I'm gonna reset back to the start in a minute. Just wanna make sure that I get this locked down. Fucking hell, I keep misdashing. And I jumped over the fish. Don't jump out over the fish, god damn it! Nah, that was too soon. Okay. My homework for the next improvisation for the next stream. Check Veerod Golden Excel strat Excel sheet. Because there's an Excel sheet about things. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Let's try again. What was I thinking? Okay, that was kind of funny, but I'm not sure that will work. Nah, that would not have worked. Okay, so this is pretty difficult to make it work. It can work. You press this music singing somewhere? Actually no. I have some videos that were taken during the small gigs. I might upload them somewhere and then I'll pass them on to you so you can have a look. Yeah, I don't usually post that because it's still pretty amateur. My singing coaching school has some excerpts from the gigs and I should be in there as well, so I could probably look into that as well and pass you a few links. So definitely I'll have something for you to have a look at. Ah shit, I forgot the fish. Let's try that again. Oh! Actually, I should probably put the checklist down because it kind of bothers me. I think I might need a new screen. Ah, okay, this is kind of the strat that I have here. The usual strat that I would go for. Look at that. Okay. Maybe I don't need to complicate my life so much. Which would be the case with pretty much everything else, not just the game. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Smooth! Okay, maybe I should stick with the strat that I found out originally, which is this one. Okay, where's that chapter? Yeah, let's go. Let's go do a few more golden runs. Let's see. So for today, we went really close from getting where we died last time. So this is my farewell sheet here. The previous time we died to Remembered 2, which is past the ps-keyskip room. The ps-keyskip room is essentially a room where you would do we perform a series of techniques to skip pretty much an entire piece of gameplay. You're skipping about 4 or 5 rooms of gameplay. It allows you to get there faster, but it's tricky to pull off. And you can do it the normal way. You have more chances of dying, but it can be consistent. Or you can do the ps-keyskip, which is harder, but gives you less chances of dying because it's just 1 room as opposed to 4 or 5. I got past that on my first try when I first encountered the ps-keyskip room, but I died stupidly to the second room of Remembered, which was the next checkpoint, because I got distracted and I was so nervous. I was like, I cannot believe I did just that. So that is our personal best for Deathless. And tonight our best for Deathless was ps-keyskip, then the first room of power supply, or power source, whatever it is, and then the second to last of the first checkpoint, which is Singularity. Now, this is the golden berry. To collect it, you have to go through all the level without dying. Seems easy. Except there's 94 rooms to go through if you want to do the ps-keyskip, and if you want to reduce the number of rooms to go through. If you're going through the level as normal, that number jumps to over 100. And most of the rooms that we haven't seen yet are even harder than what I played so far. Which is a lot of fun, but also extremely unnerving. Okay, so far I have not died to this yet, which is great. That spot is incredibly stupid because if you slide down on the spring platform too soon, where you bounce, you go on the spikes, and then you're dead. And then I'm sad. But that didn't happen, so we're good. Bonk. Alright. Very good. I remember this time how to take care of fish super, fish hyper. Very good. Okay. Okay. Now the only thing that can fuck us up here is distraction. Unfortunately, I am terribly distraction prone. So there's no two ways about it. Just trying to do my best and not get angry if I die like a fool. Yeah! See, that's exactly what I meant. That is exactly what I meant. I almost died. Oh, by the way, Miss Dashing in chat is my stream elements bot. So, yeah. In case anybody's wondering, that is my personal bot! Fucking hell. I almost fucking died. Okay, good. Now, labyrinth. Entry number 3 of Power Source. Let's fucking go! Haha! Third time that we're getting to Power Source. Nice. That was the first checkpoint done. I almost died to electricity back there. Don't mind me. We're gonna do the easy route here. Also because we're too low to do the regrab here. Yeah, we're gonna do the easy room. The easy route. I don't care about the hard one. We've done it before. So I'm totally chill. This is just for teaching you about the jellies. You're just grabbing a new one, and that's it. And then you just follow the burb. Imagine dying here, that would be embarrassing but extremely funny. Why do I fucking talk? Shut the fuck up, Noelle! Shut the fuck up! Come on! What the fuck? I have no excuses for this. Why the fuck? This is totally going into clip. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up. Alright. Pen. Ah, here's the pen. And this was... Ah, it wasn't even here. So, PS Alt 3. Burb free. Well, on the other hand, there's a good news. Our top 3 best attempts for this session, they're all in Power Source, not a single one in Singularity. At least there's something. Alright. Okay, gotta be honest, I was not paying attention. I dashed to close there. Okay, it happens. Usually the next runs, right after a good one, they're all shit, but they need to be shit. So you kinda ease back into relaxed state. Because if you get nervous too soon after a nerve-wracking run like this, you kinda mess up. I'm good, I'm good. It will be good. We'll get there again. That was a pretty good bounce. Nice. Crunchy. Nope. Don't fucking dare. Running away. Right. I was just going to say, imagine how funny it would be if we finally died to the spring after avoiding it. I was like, no, shut up, don't call it. Please don't call it. We don't need to call bad luck upon ourselves once again. Nice, good super fish. Okay, fish hyper. Woo. Very nice. Very good. Fish cage. Another one of my old nemesis, actually. Another old nemesis. I used to die so many times in this room because it felt super complicated. And look at this now. We haven't died a single time to fish cage. The names, by the way, are mostly invented by me. Some of the names of the rooms are community chosen. But in this case, most of them are chosen by me. I fucked up! And we died again to fish juggle. Because I forgot to do the power bounce from the fish. Doesn't matter. More practice for what comes before. If you die, you practice more. That's something that I did in Sekiro as well. Did I just forget to grab that? Okay. Yes, this will do. Nice. Ah! Again, the upright dash betraying me. It's dashing my beloved. Eee. Okay. God damn it, I did it again. I kinda hate that point. Okay, I thought I was going to run out of steam there, but I actually didn't. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'm just getting a mental block on this room. Nice! There you go. Block broken. Now we can continue. I almost missed this one. Very good. Let's bounce again. Oof. Very nice, very nice. Now we get to sleep with the fishes again. Nice. Uh-huh. All right. Jeez. I almost died to fish cage. Again, Noelle, please. Don't fucking jinx it. Don't fucking jinx it. Fish juggle again. Yes, that's how you do it. Okay. Let's go! Entry in power source number 4. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna do the easy route again because we died there. So now, as a question of principle, I need to get rid of that. I need to show the bird who's best. I need to show them that I got what it takes. Whee! Yep. We don't need your jelly here. We just grab this for the one. Don't rush it. You don't need to rush things. Ooh! Nice jump. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. Let's say you... Let's avoid the power skip, the key skip for now. And let's do the intended route instead. I'm gonna practice this skip some of the time. Just wanna see how feasible this is in a golden run, how much longer this might take me. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. So we got rid of all of the electricity, and now we get to get the key. Number 1. And this one is fairly straightforward. Number 2. This is extremely straightforward. You don't even need a second dash, but it certainly helps to have it. Now, number 3, we're gonna go for what used to be the key skip room. Okay. This is rather tense, to be honest. It's not such an easy key to get. Okay. This one is a doozy. We practiced before. Let's go! I almost missed it. Okay, very good. Very good. Now, the final key. This should be simple. But yeah, almost fucked it up. Let's go! Let's go! Let's get those keys done. Alright. We got all the keys, gents and ladies. And anyone else? We're flying to Remembered! Let's go! Remember entry! Amazing! Amazing! We fucking did it actually! Okay. Okay. Personal best. Let's go. New personal best. Alright. Alright. This one is difficult, so if I die to this, I'm not gonna be too angry. But still. The timing! The timing was off! Oh my god, yes! Sawmill! New personal best for Farewell Golden. Let's go! I'm gonna write it here. So this was Sawmill. Okay. Amazing. And this was room 26 out of 94. But I should state no ps-keyskip. So I'll write next to the previous one ps-keyskip. This one was no ps-keyskip. Alright. Alright. So let's do /marker new pb. We got this, chat. We got this. So we can definitely... My bad. So we can definitely play it safe. Or we can go for the ps-keyskip and try and be faster. I will practice the ps-keyskip some more in order to get it done, to get it locked nicely. Oof! Almost died there. But just so we're clear, if I had to avoid the ps-keyskip to get more consistently to remember it, then I will avoid ps-keyskip. I honestly am totally fine with not doing it. We did it on first try when it mattered. Now I'm just like, it's there. It's there. We're firmly into remembrance now. Did I just fuck up fish 1? Never mind. Is the nerves after messing up Sawmill. So that's okay. Also, yeah, maybe the Noelle buff is real. I don't know. Maybe I should do this more often. Well, I'll definitely do this as often as I'd like, but this is fun. Alright, people. I'm gonna run a couple more attempts, then once I'm tired enough, I'll just go to bed. Because I don't want to do like the last time that I ended up sleeping at past 2 AM, close to 3, because I was too stubborn to defeat a boss. Don't risk your sleep quality over bosses, no matter who they are. Don't give the games the power to disrupt your life cycles. You need to be in best condition to slap their asses. Don't let them ruin you. Alright. Let's go. Just juggle, juggle, oof. Alright. That was a risky transit! Oh my fucking god! I almost had a heart attack there. Power source entry number 5. Let's go. But by goodness, let's try not to fuck things up more than they should be. This is really not a good idea. I should also try the wave dash route again eventually. Goodness. Alright, I always forget there's the bird here. I mean, I should not forget, I should expect it. Okay. Skip cutscene. Once again, we'll do the no key skip. So we're going for the intended strat. Or the easy strat, let's say. Let's call it like that. Goodness gracious. What difficulty would you rank Celeste? Okay, honestly, it's pretty difficult to rank Celeste. Because the community has 5 accepted levels of difficulty in Celeste. So you would have beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, and grandmaster. In the game, you will find rooms of difficulty up to advanced. Some of the later levels in Farewell are advanced, but the level in general is mostly intermediate. Some rooms might be beginner, but just because they're teaching you stuff, but otherwise it's generally high intermediate. Some of the hardest levels in Celeste also touch into advanced, but that is because the rooms require a minute and longer of uninterrupted gameplay from A to B, and Farewell also has one such room. In terms of difficulty, however, once you get the hang of it, you should be dandy. It's easy to make mistakes if you're not focused, but you can get by pretty easily. The main campaign can be done fairly easily, and that is pretty much a fact. I would say, however, that the extra levels are when things start really getting interesting, and at one point you unlock the golden berries, which is where things start really getting tasty. The golden berries, by the way, I mean, you've probably already seen what they do. I should not have done that. So this is savable. So I don't know if you've ever played some of the early Rayman games. The first game was rather nasty. I remember playing it when I was a child. I never finished that game. Never found the courage to ever touch it again. I did it some years ago, and I realized just how much ass I was sucking at the game, because I obviously had never touched it in so much time. But yeah, Rayman is a good example of how difficult platformers can get at times, and I would say Celeste can be on that level as well. Early platformers were not pulling any punches. Like, they were atrocious at times. So I would say Celeste is around that same difficulty. Now, one thing is that Celeste, one noteworthy thing is that Celeste does not punish you too severely for failing. You die, you just restart the room, and you continue. You actually learn more the more you die, which in a way is similar to Sekiro. In Sekiro you have consequences if you die, in Celeste you do not. So in that regard, they are different games. However, it can be atrocious. The main game is okay. Where you get into mods, that's where things start getting really fucking nasty. And I've seen rooms that I never thought humans would be able to complete. But I do. Actually, one of the major Celeste streamers, Parrot Dash. She's currently going for the Platinum Berry. That would be that's like golden. It's like it's platinum. She's going for the Platinum Berry for the hardest, well, actually, possibly the longest and possibly hardest map in the entire modded community. If we have some time and if we catch her in time, we might be able to raid Parrot stream. So yeah, so you can have a look. But yeah, there are people out there that play these crazy levels. And I fucked up! That was savable. That was savable, but I messed up. So PS key northwest. I don't know if I want to make another attempt. Mostly because it's already past the 2-hour mark, and I promised to myself I will make it short. So I don't know. I'll just return to map. Had this went on for longer, I would have been happy to make it as a PB, but I got distracted. Not by chat. I got distracted by myself. That's just how it happens. Sometimes my brain is like... And... yeah. But that was an adventure. And I still got a PB. And I got it to share with people, so I'm really happy about it. But yeah. I should be going for Farewell more often. This shit is fun, even though it can be infuriating. Oh my god, my eyes are red. That means it's a good. That means it's a good idea to probably just go to bed. Okay. Well, before we leave for the night, let me have a look on Firefox, and we're gonna go to twitch.tv/following. Yeah. Parrot is still going. She's doing runs. Yeah, we're gonna raid Parrot Dash. One of the best Celeste players and streamers out there ever. Say hi to Parrot for me. And I hope you'll enjoy it. It might be difficult to understand at first because it's such a high level. But Parrot is cool. Her community is cool. And I dare say... she kind of inspired me to go for Farewell Golden, because she is on 930 plus hours of attempts, and she is on day 198 of streaming this level, and she has not given up. Patience can go a long way, but that's the take I want to give you guys. Say hi to Veerod for me. I'm gonna stick around to the chat as well, and I'll see you guys soon. I don't know when, unfortunately, because my next days are gonna be a bit busy, but as soon as I'm online, you will see it. Thank you, Coley. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Skinny. Thank you, Vuza. Thank you, everybody. It was great to see you again. Until next time.